Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
The following is a question and answer session given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on January 2nd, 2010 in Los Angeles, California.
Krishna Prasaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine
Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine.
Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Tacharine Nilisesha Sanyavadi Paschatya Dashatarine.
Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Dashatarine.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shirazali Gaura Bhaktavrinda.
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shirazali Gaura Bhaktavrinda.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Jai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaura Hari Bol.
Jai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Jai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaura Hari Bol.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Karoti Vachana Pangulangartegi Yatkita Jamamande Asigurni Harido Parmanuramadva Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram Jai Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Ki
Jai.
Yornitai Ki
Jai.
Rukmini Dwarkadish ki,
Jai.
Jagannath Baladev Subhadra ki,
Jai.
Prabhupada ki,
Jai.
Sarvahira Bhaktavinda ki,
Jai.
all glories to the assembled devotees.
Hare Krishna.
All glories to the assembled devotees.
Hare Krishna.
All glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga.
Jai.
Gaur Premanandi. Haribol.
Chapter 7, text 9. I am the original fragrance of the earth, and I am the heat in fire. I am the life of all that lives, and I am the penances of all ascetics. I am in everyone's heart as the super soul. As soon as one desires to worship some demigod, I make his fate steady so that he can devote himself to that particular deity.
Okay.
Antavat tu phalam tesham tad bhavati alpamedasam devan deva yajo yanti mad bhakta yanti mamapi. Translation: Men of small intelligence worship the demigods, and their fruits are limited and temporary. Those who worship the demigods go to the planets of the demigods, but my devotees ultimately reach my supreme planet. Chapter 7, text 23.
First paragraph.
Some commentators on the Bhagavad Gita say that one who worships a demigod can reach the Supreme Lord. But here it is clearly stated that the worshippers of demigods go to the different planetary systems where various demigods are situated, just as a worshipper of the sun achieves the sun, or a worshipper of the demigod of the moon achieves the moon. Similarly, if anyone wants to worship the demigod like Indra, he can attain that particular god's planet. It is not that everyone, regardless of whatever demigod is worshipped, will reach the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is denied here, for it is clearly stated that the worshippers of demigods go to different planets in the material world, but the devotee of the Supreme Lord goes directly to the Supreme Planet of the Personality of Godhead.
Haribol. So, Deva worship leads one to the planets of the Devas. Deva Yaji Yam. But the worship of Krishna leads one directly to Krishna. So, in Bengal they say, Jai Kali, Jai Krishna, that whoever is Kali is also Krishna. Yeah, but all these are not confirmed by the Bhagavad Gita or any Vedic scripture. So, if you want to go to Krishna Loka, then you need to worship Krishna. If you want to go to the planets of the Devas, then you worship the Devas. Of course, our acharyas, they go to different planets for preaching. That's different. Like one day, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he was looking up at the moon, and his disciples were surrounding him, and they were wondering why he's looking at the moon. And then he looked at the disciples and said, they are Vahamuk, they are materialistic, becoming materialistic in the moon of planet. We have to go there and preach to them. So, can you understand? We have to go to the moon and preach to them. So this was the statement of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So, we don't know where our different acharyas may be in which of the billions and billions of planets. They may be in any planet for preaching, or they may be in Golok or Vrindavan. But this idea that whoever you worship get the same result is not by converting. Rather, Krishna clearly says that if you worship the Devas, you go to the planet of the Devas. If you worship Krishna, you go to the planet of Krishna. So we should decide which planet we want to go to. It's not that we'll get to the same destination no matter what we do. We will get different destinations depending on exactly what we do. And this is confirmed also by this verse, and this is I explained that Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. So thank you very much. We have in that cabinet, we have pictures. We have other blank sheets of paper and pens. So it's unfortunately, as I say, in India, there's worshippers of devas. There's also the worshippers of false incarnations. People who claim to be some incarnation of God. So there was one person who was claiming to be a Kalki avatar. But it was told you that Kalki avatar is not expected for over 400,000 years. So you must have this schedule a little bit wrong. And then when they showed him how the Bhagavad Puran said very clearly that the Lord will come in the end of the Kali Yuga, which is 432,000 years after the beginning, so roughly about 427,000 years. Then he said, well, I'm not the Kalki avatar. I'm just the person that shows Kalki. And later he said he's Amma Bhagavan. He and his wife are the special mother incarnation. So, like this, he'll give you a blessing for about 5 lakhs of rupees. Knock you out for 2 days. Special blessing. What the pill has, we don't know, but if you pay 5 lakhs, you find them. So that's about $10,000, $11,000. You can get a special blessing. If you want an ordinary blessing, it starts from about 10,000 rupees up. So there's these kind of people. Krishna says, "Son of Vani, Yuge Yuge," that he comes at the millennium, and the Yuga. But we have these false incarnations. They're not coming every Yuga, but they're coming not only in every millennium, not only in every century, not only in every year or month, but every second they're coming. And they're claiming to be Hanuman, they're claiming to be Deva, claiming to be some other time. So this kind of what we call in India is called 420, 420. That's a penal code for cheating. Charge of this. That they're cheating people, and people want to be cheated. So you don't have to follow anything, you just get a little donation and pray. You get everything you want. So this is what people want. But here Krishna says, you want to worship him? You go to his planet. You want to worship Devas? You go to Deva's planet. It's not that whatever you do, you get the same result. It's different. So today we read what's the verse again?
It's 723.
Chapter 7, verse 23 of the Bhagavad Gita as it is. The verse again.
Men of small intelligence worship the demigods.
Chapter 723.
Okay. And the fruits are limited and temporary. Those who worship the demigods go to the planets of the demigods, but my devotees ultimately reach my supreme planet.
Harido.
Harido.
I want to Welcome, Sukho Vadivasi.
Thank you.
She's here for the second time.
Thank you.
We were just talking about her, that someone should call her if she wanted to come, and she walked in the door.
There you go.
So Prabhupada used to say when someone is talking about them and they walk in, he says, oh, you're going to live 100 years.
There you go. I need 100 years. I need it. You're going to live 100 years. How do you go, Prabhu? I need it for 100 years.
So, what internet we have?
Oh,
If you have a
we
question,
have 53 people here and I just said, do you have any questions?
what's your
Hmm?
what's your address?
Your address, your stream? JPS Bunny?
No, he uses Ishvara's
Oh,
ID on
use-
Skype,
yes.
and he does the Spanish transcription while I'll do the English. And he's got on his window, he's got right now 7 people.
That is true, sir.
Okay, if you have a question,
I asked already there, I guess I waited.
There's a question.
then you write to Ishwar Puri Maharaj Das. That's right.
Huh?
For Spanish.
He's not Bhagavad Gita.
What?
Or you write directly to Bhagavad Gita at jtsvani.com. For English, you write to Shara Shakti Devidasi at the you on Skype?
Yes.
Saraswati Devidasi at Skype, right?
Huh?
Okay, here's a question from Lila Mohini.
You know, every
Yes.
time.
Every time. Okay,
You know, he
yeah.
she's from Buenos Aires, Argentina.
This is related to the last question she made. I guess she didn't get it clear yesterday. Because she's asking, Guru Maharaj, please accept my respectful answers.
I accept my blessing.
If some other person offends the deity that we're serving in our home, should we pay reactions even though we are not the ones we offended the deity?
The one who offended the deity.
I think it's related to yesterday's question. Just keep it. Or whatever.
If the offense is made by some senior Vaishnava, then you don't really have anything you can do. So you wouldn't be held responsible. If it's done by some seer or some junior devotee, then you can object. If you don't object, then you'll be held responsible. But as I said yesterday, that what I heard didn't sound very offensive. It just sounded, I don't know the background, but the idea that worshipping uninstalled deities was like worshipping a picture. That's how we understand worshipping uninstalled deities. That doesn't, worshiping a picture is not offensive. That also is some way of worshiping the Lord, and He accepts our worship. So I don't really know what offense is being made. But the idea is that uninstalled deities, the devotees worship them as a type of practice, so that practice is useful for their advancement in Krishna consciousness. They're not saying they're the same as the installed deities in the temple. At the same time, they are deities. They are, even if you say they're a picture, A picture is also sacred. We don't offend the picture of the Lord, or a look of the Lord, or anything connected to the Lord. So, some senior Vaishnava, then they have that opinion. We just, ultimately we have to follow our Guru as far as the final opinion. But this kind of personal questions, which shouldn't really be asked on this public forum, and I can only answer in a general way. Hare Krishna.
There's another question here.
Has a couple of questions, man.
Says, what is your opinion, Guru Maharaj, of having pets in our home? And to what extent we should take care of them?
Who asked the question? Cats, dogs, chickens, mice, rats, hamsters, what kind?
What kind?
The snake. Especially cats and dogs.
Somebody had the snake.
Well, cats are supposed to be clean. They lick themselves.
The cats?
Yeah. And they're known to curse pregnant women to have miscarriages because they know that they can see on the cell platform that she's going to have a baby. So they don't want, if a baby is born, they won't get the same affection. The baby will get it. So, like that, cats are somewhat dangerous. And I mean,
So Guru Maharaj, once I invite my home one senior devotee, and when he came, I used to have a cat. And when he entered to my home and he saw the cat, he said, "Hey Acharya, you have to not allowed to have a cat in your home. You have to throw it away." And I was very attached to that cat. But since that moment, I was like with that question in my mind, what to do, especially with cats. I also have dogs, also chicken, but that's why I asked him for. Now I don't have pets, but I want to know from you what is your general opinion about it.
well, I mean, chickens.
¿Cómo se llaman gallos de pelea?
Gallos, roosters.
Oh, roosters.
Yeah, roosters.
Fighting cars.
The cocks, the big, the male.
Wake you up in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, to wake you up. Yeah. The rooster.
My family, they used to have a rooster and make a fight.
Oh,
So,
fighting.
Fighting.
That's not nice.
Gallos de pelea.
I wouldn't do that.
In general, the animals are to be kept outside the house. Like if someone has a farmhouse, they keep dogs or whatever outside the house. Generally, they wouldn't be kept in the house because they're not considered to be very clean. If they look at the shot, then they can have sense control. They're going to think, "Oh, I like to eat that." So these are all things that spoil. Because you shouldn't lust over the food. So, like that, in general, they're not considered very clean. But it's quite common. Prabhupada said it's okay to have them outside the house, but inside the house is a bit muchi. And very sweet. Some people have pets. I don't know how they separate their pets from their deity worship. So you shouldn't enter any.
Many devotees are able to do it, Guru Maharaj. Many devotees train their pets so that they don't reach altar or kitchen. I mean, I know many devotees, Mother Bhakti and Ramatirtha. Myself, I had dogs, and they never went to the kitchen or to the altar.
Yeah, technically, I mean, if the dog touches you, it's supposed to take a shower.
Wow.
So, if you have to do the deity worship, so, well, you know, a pet always comes and rubs against the master, so it needed to take a shower all day long. See, it's one. The danger also is like bark runners. If you think about the animal at the time of death, oh, who's going to take care of my dog? He would take death as a dog. Because the last thing he thought was not Krishna, it was a dog. Or like there's a lady in Atlanta, she lived $140 million or something like that to her cat. It was the richest cat in the world. And she had lawyers who were acting on behalf of the cat. They were all there. I'm sure they didn't cheat the cat at all. You know. But when the cat died, then the money would be dispersed to different charities. So I know what she was thinking about at the time of death. She said her best friend was her cat. So just as this verse says, if you worship the Devas, you will plant of the Devas. If you worship Krishna, you will plant of Krishna. But if you worship an animal, you can take birth as an animal. So there is some risk. That's why generally one, you know, and they have their use. We use animals, and in our farms it's quite common to have dogs and chickens. Well, you don't eat the chickens. We use them to eat the aphids, eat the insects around the plants. We use the dogs to tell us somebody's approaching. Cats to eat the mice, stuff like that. But usually we don't keep them in the house. You know, Lord Chaitanya, he had a dog. He brought when he was a little baby, he was like 3 years old, a baby, a toddler. And his mother said, "Oh, I said, can't be a dog in the house. You're wrong. It's not allowed." So then he said, "It's not that." So, okay, look, you leave her outside. I can have the pet outside. So she took the pet dog, puppy dog, outside. Then he went to bathe again. She said, "I'll watch your puppy for you." But the puppy, later the mother came, so she was very happy to give the puppy back to the mother. And the mother took her puppy back. But the puppy had been hugged by Lord Chaitanya as a toddler, a 3-year-old, 4-year-old child. So later the puppy started to jump up and down, Haribo, 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 and rolling around. A big crowd gathered. In India, still, whenever there's something unusual, there's a big crowd gathers. Maybe you noticed if you ever went to India, foreigners are generally unusual, so they gather around us. Anyway, he was rolling and jumping and Haribo, 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 Haribo! And out from his body came a light, and down came a spiritual airplane, which was I took him back to Georgia. So we want to be the dog of the Vaishnavas. And this way, let the Vaishnavas take us back that Lord Chaitanya has mercy and we'll go back home back to Radha. Jai Shri Shri Radha Kirtanai Anina Haridas Haribol. Welcome, Suswagatam. Okay, next question.
I lost it. I don't have the question anymore.
It says, how can we conquer the fear of Sankirtan in order to get over the initial hump where the false ego creates anxiety, even physical symptoms like shaking or stuttering when it comes to book distribution? Well, on a
Preaching, or any verbal,
or any verbal
while on preaching.
Essentially.
That's from Bhakti and Kelly in Gainesville.
Bhakti Kelly in Gainesville, are you there? Blessings. I'm standing up because the doctor at my rehabilitation center said I should stand up as much as possible, and so I stand up during the class. He said that standing up is the prelude to walking unassisted. So, as far as your question, those sounding almost like ecstatic symptoms. Her standing on them. That's right. Maybe I just feel ecstasy to do Sankirtan. Usually if we watch others do Sankirtan who are not afraid, you know, we get a little more confidence. We don't have to be so self-conscious about what we're doing. It's quite all right. You know, just go and be yourself. You're a friendly person. You came up and talked to me. And you can go up and just talk to people. Don't think of Sankirtan as some special thing you have to get all psyched up for. You can go out to people and talk to them. And they like it better if you're more informal, if you're friendly. Most of our successful Sankirtan devotees, they go up to you, hello, how are you? Where do you come from? You know, just they strike up a conversation. Oh, you're from such and such. You're from, oh, you're from LA. And then they have the dog pat what they're going to say to different, depending on what answer they get. So sometimes if you know the mantras, then initially you can speak the mantras. It's a little easier because, and then after a while you learn to just be yourself and speak to people. You don't have to. It'd be nice if there was someone who would encourage you afterwards, or start training you. Of course, some people, they're not very much suited for Sankirtan. So there are other services they can do. It's also you can preach your mind. You know, why are you so afraid? Why you? And what's the worst that could happen? Someone tell you, no, I have no time. I'm busy. Go away. What's the big deal? The fact that you have approached someone, that you have told them about Krishna, that even if they hold the book, Prabhupada said that purifies them. And I mean, it teaches you to be humble, because I think every devotee on Sankirtan gets refused. I was asking some devotees in LA years ago. So one was doing Sankirtan to the Western people. So he said, one out of every 20 would take a look. 19 out of 20 would say, no, no, no. And then I was talking to someone who was preaching to the Russians, Armenians. He said about half took books, half refused. I talked to someone who was preaching to the Latins, and he said that 19 out of 20 take the books. So it's also who you're preaching to. Some people are normally more pious, they're more likely to take the book. I know there was one lady in New Orleans years ago before they had all these restrictions, and she was doing a Sankirtan in the airport. But no one had taken a book. She was the whole day and no one had taken a book. Everyone was so busy running to get the next flight. She said, Krishna, please, please, let me give one person, at least one person your book. Next group came, and she stopped one man. Sir, I have a nice book for you. He said, no, today is the worst day of my life. The very worst day. I don't want to talk to anyone. It's the worst day. But sir, we're especially here talking to people who have bad days. So so what happened to you? Why is today the worst day? He said, all my life I've been living for my mother. I'm married, I got a job, I went to college, everything to please my mother. Today, my mother died. Oh, I'm doing so bad. It's the worst day in my life. What do I have to live for without my mother? She said, no, you see, your mother didn't die. She's still alive. You read here in Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavad Gita, second chapter, where it says that the soul never dies. The soul transfers from one body to the next. Your mother is still alive. She just gone to some other place. Really? She's still alive? Yeah, sure. Oh, how much is this book? Oh, are we taking a donation, or would you like to give? It's $10 already? Oh, sure, okay. So you get $10, take the book. So, like that, you meet many people. And initially, a little bit you feel nervous whenever we went on Sankirtan, because we never know what's going to happen. That's quite natural. But once you get into it, you feel that you're doing something. You're meeting so many nice people. And some people stop and they ask questions. Generally, we try to give them the book, or we ask them to come to our program, because if we spend too much time with any one person, that will not be so good. But anyway, that's up to you, how long you want to spend with each person, and you should just, I don't see any reason why you should feel so much fear. But thank you, Kelly, for trying. What time is it?
9:20.
Oh, wow.
Cookie time.
Any last question?
I got a comment, Guru Maharaj. Actually, Adi Prabhu, he called and asked you, request you if you can just pray for this Maharaj from Gujarat was. Yeah, he called Mahavishnu Goswami. He was in the Bombay hospital, Bhaktivedanta hospital. He got sick yesterday, so he was yesterday really ill yesterday, and he asked if you can pray for Mahavishnu Goswami. Actually, you got email also. Maharaj just told me from the secretary.
So let's all pray Hare Krishna once. Mahavishnu Swami. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yeah, I'll pray that his health will be restored. He will be with us one more time. If it so please the Lord. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Krishna. So,
Guru Maharaj, when the devotees in Colombia, they're asking for blessings.
okay, blessings to the
For Gora
devotees.
Pujita and Bhakti Carito.
Bhakti, Harita,
They're
and
asking for blessings.
And who else?
Gora Pujita
Guru Pujita.
from Cali.
Kala Pujita.
Gora Pujita.
Krishna Mate Astu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,